Yeah, just give me a second. Now the wolf will try to unshake, and we'll just roll his spirit. He made it. Good. And now we're back to Dr. Peter McCreary.
Okay.
You can't just walk up to him because you're 6 inches away.
All right.
So these two are incapacitated, right? The ones with the yellow square.
Yeah. The ones with the yellow squares are down. The only one left is the one, what's his name? Drake's smacking now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you hit him with a raise. Now, when you hit someone with a raise, you're activated the raise button. Good. Now I hit apply. And yeah, you defeated the lycanthrope and the wolf.
Okay.
And we are now out of combat.
So the little 5'6", 135-pound, skinny, foppish looking dude just walks up to this thing with a cane and slams it in the head and caves its head in. That's
the wolves are just like regular wolves, but bigger because they're from the old English country. But yeah, he just walked up to, a wolf and caved its head in.
Nice.
Good for you. Peter's mad at you, Brazil. They don't exist yet. Ha. And that is the opening thing. Now, Drake, it's time for you to do your job.
Oh, yeah.
As the Ripper, you have to cut the werewolf's guts out now before it bleeds out completely or before a day's over to get those fresh parts.
So, do I use Ripper Tech or healing?
Ripper Tech.
All right. Do I just double-click it, or do I have to...
Oh, you just roll the trait skill and from the sheet. You don't have to target anything. And for each success, you get a usable Ripper part. Or an ingredient. So,
4 successes.
How many successes you got? You rolled what?
4. I rolled a 16.
Okay, the maximum you can get from one subject is like 2? Because, yeah. Now, if you want, I'll let you have 3 because you got 16. I want to honor that. But I can't give you 4 ingredients. So, yeah, you can make 4 either implants, so you can make 3 implants or 3 extracts that are somewhat based on the werewolf. Muscle weave, agility weave. If you can't think of anything, the go-to is the healing potion, which is called Liming's Lament.
Alright.
Now, he only has... Alright, before I get going, you only have 24 hours to do this, so you're going to have to... If anyone wants an implant from this werewolf, it has to be done, like, today. If you don't want an implant, then he has to turn it into an extract today, because they don't keep... You can't put a werewolf part in the fridge and use it later.
So this requires the Ripper Tech Edge or something? Is that what it is?
The Ripper Tech skill.
Skill, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually a doctor. I should not be leaving the lodge. I should be in the lodge just performing surgeries on people. But I got a real hard-on for fucking monsters, and I want to kill them all.
And now I'm going to jump in here. The skill itself is used to make the extracts or do surgery on other people. You can't give yourself Ripper Tech. Someone else has to do the surgery on you. Now, Drake is a trained surgeon. He dumped everything he had into healing at Ripper Tech, so he's really good at making the potions and really good at putting implants in other people. And fucking A,
Interesting.
Bert, go get some coffee or something. God, man.
Why? What's going on?
You're yawning every 5 seconds. It's like, oh.
Really?
Why
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
That must be something else because I didn't yawn. I must be doing something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, bro, I mean, I feel for you.
It sounds like a yawn.
So, now, does anyone else need... So, if someone wants a set of claws or a werewolf pelt or anything from one of the Ripper implants, we gotta do it now. He has to do the surgery. If not, he can start making potions.
What's the werewolf got? Claws and stuff? I don't want to.
The werewolf has D10 strength, D10 agility, so it applies for both the agility or muscle weave implant. It has, if you want to get a mullet, you can get a werewolf pelt implant where it lets you turn into a wolf. And it has regeneration and some other stuff. Basically, it applies for like 5 different things. If you can't think of an implant, you don't worry. You can always make a potion, and then you can just drink it later for a temporary effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, potions do not need a skill roll. You drink it, you do a vigor check. As long as you pass the vigor check, the potion works as planned. If you fail, you throw it up and it don't do anything.
So essentially, it's almost like being a witcher.
Yeah. It really is.
For future reference, I will write up a really quick chart of like werewolf, like monster, of the Ripper tech stuff, so it's easier to look through it. Because right now, you'd have to open up Ripper tech and look through and see if there's anything in particular that you want.
Now, just write down somewhere on your... It doesn't have to be in the game sheet. You want to write on a piece of paper or whatever, because I trust you, that you have 3 implants. Or 3 materials. So, yeah, and they're from the werewolf, but while we're playing, you guys can just, like, he can do the rolls and make the extracts and all that. But in the game world, you have like 1 day to do this stuff. You can't just put it on ice. Now, once you make it into an extract, that can sit like forever. But because the potion's like a bottle of whiskey, and that stays good for years. Okay. Welcome, and then now that we did that, the big movie logo opens up as you see Drake just harvesting this poor werewolf's heart and putting it in a jar. It goes, Rippers resurrected!
Alright. Nice.
And then we will open with the actual plot. So after you all get cleaned up, and no, I'm not putting a map down for this part will be theater of the mind, so it's all talking.
That's cool.
You are meeting a nice gentleman, English gentleman, who is a professor of archaeology for dinner. And this guy is a friend to the Rippers, and probably your friend personally, because, you know, he would host you dinner and probably loan you a couple of pounds here and there, and you do each other favors. So, out of character, this is, you know, a guy you know, and he's having you over for dinner, and he's like, oh, yes, my friend, I got this new thing from Egypt I want to talk to you about. And I have to actually open up my GM book for this. Talk amongst yourselves, and if possible, introduce your characters and just round robin explain who you are so everyone can get a feel of who you're playing. So, you know, the audience knows what you're doing. Just picture yourself as a character in a movie.
Alright. Well, the first thing I'll do real quick is I'm going to put, since he didn't get a chance to put it on the character sheet yet, I'm going to put what I actually look like in the chat.
Yeah, he looks like a ginger-haired midget.
I think I look suave and debonair, thank you.
Well, Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. You are dressed for the time period.
Dr. Peter Killy, don't you know? Irish lad from New York. We're going to have fun killing these beasties, aren't we?
I'm on.
Anybody want some werewolf claws?
Yeah.
And I
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's it gonna cost me?
Nothing. It's a Ripper thing.
well, it's going to cost you the possibility of your sanity, but don't worry, I'm pretty good as a psychiatrist as well.
Oh.
It's a new thing that's just being taught.
Alright then.
On a side note, 3 of the player characters are from the United States. Ricard, what country is your character from?
Romania.
Yeah,
think.
so it's like Necron's from the United States, Virgil's from the United States, and Eris from the United States except for Ricard. So everyone who's from the United States has the free American badge where they have a handgun for, it's just because that's what Americans do. Okay, that's a joke, but
I
yeah.
don't know how to shoot.
Oh, is it a 1911?
It doesn't matter if you know how to shoot. It's your constitutional right. It's just there.
Yeah, okay. It's a pistol.
That's
it's
a
a
joke.
Colt,
You
yeah.
don't really put the pistol on your sheet.
Well, I'll take it if it's free, man.
As my mom,
it's
my
style.
mom used to say, if it's free, take 2.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I like the 1911 Colt just because it looks good. I'll put it there just as
no, Rippers just have the basic pistol,
Revolvers.
but you can use whatever because
It's basically Wild West times. It's not. We're not in the 1900s yet.
you're in the Victorian era, but it's like the same thing as Deadlands. That's why you have the Gatling pistol and the revolver.
Okay, so it's a Colt revolver then. Yeah, it's like a army
It's a
revolver.
double action, so you don't have to worry about having to use both hands. So you can just use one hand. Yeah.
So it's a Navy or like what was that? I forgot the other name. Yeah.
Okay, we're Necron.
Yep.
I fail at life. I can't find my book. Give me a minute. Keep stalling.
Okay. What all can we make from the werewolf anyway? I know you can get the claws, you get the pelt. Is there anything else?
Yeah, every stat up, like the vigor, the
Strength,
agility, and the strength all
agility.
qualify. Also, you can make the healing potion because that's extract only, but you can drink it and it will actually cure a wound, even if it's over the golden hour. The downside is you get fatigued. It makes you tired.
So yeah, if you want like your strength increase, if you want your so your strength increase is muscle weaving. It's 2 points of strain.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. It's 2
Negative
points of
6.
strain, but if you, my hero, gets a really good job on the surgery roll, you can actually cancel their strain.
This is true.
Or if you get a really bad job, you can increase it.
Well, I'm assuming we go back to the lodge to actually do the surgery, right?
Yeah, so you'd have a +5 to surgery, and you subtract the strain, which is 2, so you'd be rolling your Ripper Tech +3.
All right. Well, I get a +1 to Ripper Tech rolls as well.
They'll just tack another +1 on top of that.
All right. So somebody want claws? Or somebody want?
What does claws do?
It puts claws in your hand, so you attack with like strength D4, or you get the big claws, which is strength D6, but you can't hide them.
But
But yeah, the normal claws, they just come out of your fingernails, you shred them, and they go back in.
Nice.
Now, if you don't want to commit to a permanent implant, you can take the extract where you have it for like a couple hours.
I would use it. I mean, I don't think I need to use attack of that sort very often, but yeah, I wouldn't say no.
Here's the benefit. Not only do they do a strength plus a D4, but if the claws can hurt any of the basic type of creature, regardless of their invulnerability or weakness.
Oh,
so
that's good.
So you'd be able to hurt werewolves no matter what.
Well, is this the large version or a small version?
Well, the large version, they don't retract, so they're always on. It's a social penalty.
Okay, so a small version you can retract. Also, I bet it's hard to shoot a gun using the large one, huh?
Oh, no, they don't put that in account because you're just awesome.
Oh, okay. Nice. The large version does more damage?
Yeah.
But
how much is the damage,
Drake?
The large ones do a D6. A strength plus a D6.
Small one is D4?
Yeah.
But the large ones you can't hide. They're always there, and I might give you a penalty on... What was it?
It's certain social interaction.
Yeah. Because you're walking around fucking claws, and you're a human in Victorian society. That's weird.
I'll go with the small one.
Alright, so who's getting the first surgery? Is it the press on nails or Necron?
No, it's actually... let's see here.
You're going the implant, so it's permanent, right?
Yeah, I'll go with the implant.
Okay, so who wants to go on the table first?
I'll go.
Alright.
So you said it's
Strength.
Alright, so the strength is a -2. And I have a +6 so it's a total of Ripper Tech +4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you roll your protect +4. Now this is just to put it in without killing or wasting the surgery. Then I have to go on the implant table, which is separate based on how well you roll.
Alright, well, I'm just going to roll and we can add the +4 manually, correct?
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
Okay.
Now, on the bottom left corner, there's a thing that says modifier. You can up that to +4 or negative, and then it'll add it to whoever you roll for the first roll.
You have to just click 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, or you could just scroll the mouse wheel up. It'll go +1, 2, 3, or 4 for you.
Wheel.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you don't have a mouse wheel, Necron. Okay, you got a fucking 16 because you were the god of Ripper Tech. Was that your roll?
Yeah, okay, it rolled twice. I'm sorry. So
no,
yeah.
It rolled the wild and it rolled the normal, I think.
Yeah.
The D6 and the D8. So yeah. No, wait, that was your harvest roll from before. So you got a 10. So that's a success and a raid. Woo! Okay, now I gotta go over to tables. Hey, Ricard.
Yeah.
Did your guy want to get some coffee or something while they're doing surgery, or how you feel bored?
There is a third implant if Ricard wants something.
No. I'll just read my manuals.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's from the faction that doesn't do Ripper Tech because it's evil.
What is another?
Is that the case?
Huh? Give me a second. I'm trying to find the implant table.
What's the other implant available here? Mm-hmm.
Now, you tell me what you want, and you can do it. That's it.
I've got the implant table up.
Okay, now roll with a +1. It's a D20 +1 because you got a raise.
Okay.
So we can choose any implant right now?
Anyone that would the werewolf will qualify. Like if the muscle
Oh.
one qualify.
I'm not quite certain how to get the 20 to roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do it then because it's my table.
Implant table.
Okay, stop. You don't do the implant table. That's for me. I'm rolling it now, and I got a 14 +1. You got a seamless procedure. This is the effect of Drake's Riz. The procedure was successful. The implant is perfectly integrated with the character's body, reducing reason loss by 1. Additionally, if the implant was unique, treat it though it wasn't. So, Necron, you only lose 1 reason from this implant instead of 2.
Well,
And your strength goes up by 1.
alright, cool.
And that's that. What's your current reason at?
It will now be 3.
Okay, now, you suffer a -1 to all persuasion checks because your reason's below 4, but you do get a +1 to intimidation because you're a little unhinged.
Okay.
When you hit the fright table, you suffer a -2 plus your reason modifier on fright, and if you go too low, you'll actually start taking psychoses. If you take too much psychosis, you become a character, an NPC under the GM's control.
Well,
On the flip side, Big Daddy Drake over there can actually remove psychosis from the fear table if he has about a month and can teach you his magic chance of his alienness.
right.
Because he knows therapy. So, everyone make sure you keep Big Daddy Drake alive because it'll keep you from going batshit insane and becoming NPCs under my control. Alright, now then, that's that. Let's do the claws.
Are there any? Is it possible to get an implant out of these that would be related to healing oneself, or being healed, or healing others?
Yes.
Doing healing.
Yeah,
It's an extra that you drink and it heals you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
just a
will-
potion. Now I'm talking about a permanent effect of some kind.
There is one that allows you to make a natural healing once a day. Where under normal circumstances, you only make a normal healing check once a week.
Okay, and what's the requirement for that one?
Claws. You know, I
Hold on.
like the claws. I like the claws. It's pretty.
You can get 2 implants as long as you have 2 materials, but you're gonna just suffer both reason loss. It's like Cyber X being jacked in.
Yeah.
What is your current spirit,
Let's see here. The
Virgil?
current spirit. Yeah. Spirit is D6.
So you have a reason of 5. Every implant will drop that reason. If it goes too low, you're gonna go batshit insane. I feel like you didn't read the material, you bastard.
All right,
I read
so
some of it, but not all of it.
Okay.
the claws are a 1 point, and trying to
It's a lot to remember,
See-
basically. Yeah.
Okay, what was it? The one that does the healing per day? Which one is that?
That's what I'm trying to look up for. We need. I need to make a friendlier sheet than this.
So basically, you get a -4 charisma, a -4 roll on interaction with certain kind of people, right?
No, -1.
-1? Oh, it's
If
just
you're-
-1?
and that's only if your reason goes below 4. Like,
no, I'm
right
talking
now
about
you're
the-
at 5. Huh?
I'm talking about the long claws.
Alright, let me look at the
Claws.
long. Okay. I have to read what the book says because I don't know off the top of my head.
This look like old rules. This is like for deluxe, and so you have to translate it for Suede.
No, I put in the Suede book. Oh, the book you have is Explorer. and they didn't make a Suede book. They made a whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
A point that's his conversion. So
Yeah, I did. I read some of that, but I didn't get every detail. Yeah.
all right. So, God,
Being a
I'm
daddy
looking for
with kids and stuff.
claws.
You're looking for a clause about clause.
46,
I speak
45.
English. I'm sorry.
Claw implant. So unique. This can only be done once. And if you're doing
The long clause. Check that.
the long claws, it's strength D6 and get +1 parry when you're using the claws with no other weapon.
Mm-hmm. But-
And
It said, okay,
it's
so it has,
-4 charisma, which is like -2 persuasion,
Yeah.
because they cut it in half. But yeah, it's
It's only for people that
aren't accustomed to that.
only
which
for
is
people who are not really accustomed to it.
people who are not whippers are not accustomed to it. So like 90% of the world.
Uh-huh.
Everyone who's not a ripper or a monster is gonna be again
Yeah.
last to persuasion because you're just coming up to them with fucking claws.
And the short version is probably D4 damage, but it's like
The short
no
version
minus
actually
2.
goes into your hand. It can retract. So you look like a normal person until you use them.
Yeah.
oh, and
And this one is like D4 damage, right?
Yeah, that's it says what is it, concealed claws?
Yeah.
so, I mean, extra damage for people thinking that you're, nuts for having
Mhm.
long claws, or the claws you can hide.
Yeah, they're both -1 implant, so
Mm-hmm.
you can get one or the other though, because you can't have two sets of claws.
Yeah, so it is a D4 damage, right? Strength and D4.
Get strength D4, yeah.
Just like using a knife. Okay. Yeah, I'll
Now that does stack with the brawler edge or martial artist or whatever. So if you take the D4 claws, then take brawler, it will go up to D6.
wow. Yeah, I'll go with the retractable with the concealed ones.
Well, that means I have a +5.
And they also have you can attack any monster, you said, right?
No, only werewolves. You can attack anyone with them, but werewolves count as you being another werewolf, so they're not invulnerable.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Because most monsters are invulnerable unless you hit them with their weakness. But another
Mhm.
a monster can kill another monster. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, what'd you get? Did you roll on that one, Drake?
Yeah.
Really?
I cut his fingers off.
Where's the net one?
Right here.
It's it says Wilhelmina, and above it, Ripper Tech, critical failure.
Okay, now I have to read this. What happens on critical failure? Oof, with the surgery. Because it's not the implant critical failure.
Well, you said it's
Stop. Implanting Ripper Tech. You have to make an implant. Now, the results in the roll. Okay, critical failure. Implant modifier table -2. Unsuccessful and the material is destroyed. Drake, you take 2 wounds.
Ow.
Not Drake. Virgil, you take 2 wounds. And, yeah, so when he's implanting this, he managed to cut you open like a fish.
Uh-huh.
And now I have to roll on the modifier table with a -2. So
Well,
hopefully this doesn't actually mutate and kill you.
The
And no, you
minus
can't
two,
get out of that.
there's a +1, so it's only a -1.
What does the modifier? Does your edge say it works in the modifier table? The
Yes.
implant table, not the actual surgery.
Shit. Double check the edge itself.
And this is why Ricard's the smartest, because you get superpowers, but if it fails, it hurts like a bitch. 7. So you got the 5. Bungled. The surgery went dangerously awry, resulting in severe temporary physical damage. Roll on the injury table. Injury lasts 2 weeks or until healed with greater healing.
I can heal with heal.
Yeah, I know
Well,
you got your special thing, so before we do anything else, I'm going to go on the injury table. And where's the injury table? Injury. Let me just roll normal. Okay, so you will have reduced strength and 2 wounds, but Big Daddy Drake has surgery, so he can try to fix this. Now, before we go any further, do you want another implant? Because this one failed and is ruined. He can try again because he has 1 left.
And yes, it is a +1 to the implant table roll.
Well, you should have told me that before I rolled it. Okay, well, I'm going to go check the implant table roll and see if a 5 and a 6 are that different. Because if it's a way better than a bungled, I'm going to give him that instead, because bungled hurts.
5 and 6 is the same thing.
Oh, it is? Okay, well then, yeah, it's still bungled. So go ahead and give him a healing check. Okay, you got a 5. So that injury is going to go away, the temporary one, and you're healed 1 wound. But you have 1 wound, and we're going to say by the time the session rolls around, because you'll take a day to heal and they'll just fix you up, you'll be all patched up. Because we're not in a rush to jump right into combat, because this was after the combat, and then, we're supposed to open the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with all that out the way, are we ready to start the main story?
Let's go.
Well, it depends. Do you want me to try and give you claws again, or are you soured on the idea of Ripper Tech?
I mean, if you could always make an extract and try a temporary thing, because that can't hurt people in surgery.
I mean, I'm asking Virgil whether or not... I mean, that was a freak accident. You saw that.
A freak accident, you say?
Yes.
A freak accident, you say?
Well, yeah, anyone can, have a freak accident. He didn't have his cocaine this morning and his laudanum, so he wasn't in tip-top surgery shape. I'm sorry, it's the Victorian era.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs at the corner.
Oh, by the way, if you want cocaine, you can get it.
So the big one, the big claws, basically, if you use those, it's +1 parry if you put away all your other weapons, basically, right?
Well, yeah, because you have claws on each hand. It's like having 2 short swords, and it gives you +1 parry. Because there are a weapon called the claws in Ripper Tech where you strap them on and it looks like Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically the physical version of that.
Yeah, I'm going to try the long version. Forget about social interaction. This guy's a fighter. Whatever.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Let's try this again.
okay, now that you're doing this on the same day, which you have to, you will still have a wound, Drake. So if he somehow gives you 3 wounds on this surgery, you die.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I am currently making a cup of coffee in the other room, so just tell me
Alright,
what your results are.
I rolled an 8.
An 8 is a success and a raise.
Nice.
So you can go onto the implement table with a +1. Now, can you open up the implant table yourself,
Yep.
Drake?
Um,
Okay, next
I rolled a
to
17.
before is that with the +1?
That is with the +1.
All right, what result came up?
Animal magnetism. The operation was successful. The character gains an affinity with others who share similar traits. The character has a +2 bonus to notice and tracking to detect the presence of any creature of the type listed as the donor of this Ripper tech. Reason loss is also reduced by 1 point to a minimum of 0.
So even though you have big chunking fingernails, you lost 0 reason. You're perfectly sane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was saying
Because-
you weren't on yet.
Yeah, this
And
thing
you
just
have-
makes a lot of sense to me, I guess.
Now, I have to say this, because you have Ripper Tech in your body, you will take the -2 on the fierce check on the spirit table, and then you add your reason to it, and if you get too much, you get Ripper Psychosis. People without Ripper Tech in their body don't take the minus penalty, and they just add their reason, and kind of, they don't get Ripping Psychosis, they just get like normal psychosis for lesser version.
Okay. So where can I put this trait that you just told me about, this sensitivity or whatever that is? What's it called?
Oh, you don't put that in there. But the animal magnetism, you just like, I guess it'd be a special ability to werewolves.
There
You
you
have
go.
+2 to notice and find werewolves. So next time I can show you.
Take it and drag it off the chat thing and onto your sheet, like in your notes or something. That's what I just did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just gotta put that in your notes because that's a custom thing.
In your notes, okay. Interesting.
Okay, I think we're now done with all the implant nonsense. Well, not nonsense. Rick did a fantastic job.
Yeah, you did.
Arrow should buy him a coffee.
Yep, I'll buy my beer.
Okay. Well, you are Irish, Rick, so, you know, I think that's like, you have to have beer and potatoes. Well, since you got your beer, your friends will get you a free baked potato.
Okay. I can't say no. Although next time it's going to be some corned beef.
4 for me.
I can't find the jam guide. Where was it? Okay, there's Game Master Guide. Evil Returns. So, you are at the campaign start. You're enjoying a dinner at the local university. You're a guest of Arthur Harmsworth, a professor in ancient civilizations. And everyone go ahead and describe your character turn by turn. Wilhelmina, you're first, because you already know what Drake's all about.
Alright, well, since we're at the college, I'm not dressed up in full regalia. Just got my hair tied back. She's French girl, but she's a study of the voodoo arts. Yeah, that's about it for her.
Alright, now, quick sidebar. You're not the evil voodoo.
Right.
You're technically count as a priest of miracles, which is the good. So the witch hunters do not attack you because you are legitimate religion.
Right.
Because you're not doing the evil stuff. Now, when people do the evil stuff, they fall into spellcaster like an evil priest, and they make deals with demons or dark stuff. So, yeah, there's always a clear fence on what side you are when it comes to being a priest or voodoo. You're on the good side. Okay, and what is your alternate identity? Because you're a masked crusader, which means you dress up at night.
Laverne de Pompadour.
Okay. All right, and now for, let's say, Virgil. Tell us
Yeah,
about your
I'm not
guy.
clear. Yeah, I'm not clear about that alternate identity thing. To be honest,
Okay, when you're a masked crusader, you dress up in a costume like a superhero, like Batman. So you
yeah, I
have
kind
your
of got this
normal
part.
day. There's no edge, but you can have your normal day attire, and then when you're fighting monsters, you probably have your costume.
Oh, do I need to wear the costume version of armor then?
Uh,
There's like an item that I'm
yeah, there's leather
purchase.
costume, which gives you +1 armor to all locations, or you
Yeah,
can
is
just have
that
the
something
vest.
you need, or you just wear like a costume anyway on top of whatever?
Yeah, you can just wear a costume and just have a different armor. It doesn't have to be the leather costume.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess I'll dress up as. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't really know the list of identities you could assume, but I'm gonna probably
Okay,
dress up
you
like some
make
kind
one
of
up.
like.
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a mask. It's like being Zorro.
Let me think about that for a couple of minutes. You guys go ahead, okay? Let me go
What's
through
your
some ideas.
all right, what's your character's real name though?
Quill. Oh, Quill is his real name.
Yeah, and where's he from?
I guess he's from U.S., so he's probably from I don't know. I just guess New York City because that seems international.
Now, both you and Necron's character are part of the Masked Crusaders. Do you already know each other?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm actually from New York City, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think his original home
players.
is. Yeah, his original home
Go
is
ahead.
probably. Yeah, his original home is probably Colorado, but he moved to New York before moving to here.
Well, you would have met your surgery pal over at the New York Lodge at least, so you know the Irishman.
Okay.
Okay, and now for the best for last. Ricard, tell us about your character. Is he still here?
Sorry. He always looks the same. If he's in polite company, he doesn't have all of his adventure gear on or anything. It's usually stacked in the corner somewhere. But it's just heavy leather and chains. It's things. He walks very precisely because everything he has like chain on it, and yeah. So
now you're from Romania.
Yeah,
and
I am
your
from
faction
Romania.
is the Slayers, right?
No.
I'm not the Slayers, the Witch Hunters.
Yeah, witch hunters. Yeah.
Now, do you already know these guys, or is it your first time meeting?
I'll say that I'm just understanding that they're in the same line of work, but I don't know them very well. I've just got here on the boat not very long ago.
Okay, because you're all meeting up for England with your good friend Arthur, the professor I just told you about, the guy of ancient civilizations, and he tells you. So you all
I
know
will have protected him from any kind of ruffians, and backslept at least half a dozen, 3 of which deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The others who will deserve
they
it.
all deserved it.
No.
They were lower status curs trying to step
If
up.
they don't deserve it now, they'll deserve it later because they're all.
Okay, now all of you are status 2 unless you took things like rich or poor. So my character, Prince Ali Magnificent Ali Baba, is status 5 and he's with Fraser's Fighters. And the reason I have this character is because 1, he speaks Egyptian, 2, he is piloting, so in case we need a plane, and 3, he has money to back your lodge. I don't expect him to go out and adventure and doing stuff unless you really want extra muscle, but yeah, this guy's just like supposed to be the Bruce Wayne to your Batman. He funds you.
Okay.
So, you're all there, and you're having dinner, making small talk, and yeah, and then the professor suddenly gets a call, and oh no, trouble's afoot. I want to read this passage.
Does his Egyptian if I speak Aramaic, is that similar or different?
in the same neighborhood, like if you have Aramaic and you come across Egyptian, I'll give you a common knowledge roll to figure it out. Like how Portuguese and Spanish are similar.
Yep, got it.
Okay, now all the Rippers speak English, because that's the base language. So you all can talk to each other. But the professor's like, oh, wow. This never happened with the gas, and he's cursing electricity because he's trying to cook stuff, and the electricity goes, this never happened with gas. And then a guy goes, and there's a loud crash, and then a candle flickers to life, and the professor goes, oh no, that's one of the galleries at the university. Objects in there are priceless. There shouldn't be anywhere in this time of night. And he rises to investigate. Does anyone go with him?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Yes.
Alright, and since Prince Ali is an NPC, I'll leave him to guard the food table while the rest of you go with him. Virgil and Drake, are you going too, or are you going to guard the buffet?
Oh no, I'll go with them.
I'm going with. I don't need to guard at the buffet.
Okay, like Princess Ali, alright lads, make sure you pick those artifacts, and I'll sit here and guard the buffet. And he starts eating the caviar. Okay, and I'm supposed to open up
I'll stop by and pick up my weapons. And leave my adventure supplies.
Now, it's not considered polite to bring weapons in society. There will be a penalty. But right now, you're having dinner in the university, and you're trying to investigate a burglary. So you walking up there armed is acceptable.
Well,
now,
it doesn't matter. My major weapon is my cane anyway, so I'm almost always armed.
Let me get into that thing. So, acceptable weapons in town are the sword cane, which looks like a cane, or what Drake has, which is basically a cane that is modified to be a weapon, so it doesn't look like a weapon. The Derringer can be hit up the sleeve, so you won't get a social penalty. And pretty much any knife or whatever that can be hit up the sleeve won't give you a social penalty. Walking around with actual broadswords or what have you will give you a social penalty. Now on armor, no social penalty, because all armor looks like clothes in the setting. Even the chainmail vest has like a layer of silk over it that looks like a heavy shirt. They don't know you're wearing armor until they hit you, and the bullet don't go through. It's all kind of disguised. That's why all the armor is like lighter in Rippers and like 1 point less, except for the boilerplate. The boilerplate, that's a fucking boilerplate. But if you're wearing that, you're usually wearing a coat over it.
I just got a hollow rod. It's a twirl around.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a weapon, so you wouldn't take a social penalty. That looks like a gentleman's cane or a rod.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a sword, is it?
No, it has no sharpness to it at all.
Yeah, so you can just walk around in public with that. People are like, oh, look, you got your cane. Cool. Alright, and if you're in America, you're allowed to carry guns openly, because that's what they're all about. Not so much in England, though. Okay, so what weapons you bringing, and where are you going?
I'm bringing Ripper Claws and my sawed off, and I'm going to hide them in my muff.
Well,
muff.
It seems
What's
as
a
though
muff?
A muff is basically it's a cylindrical hand warmer thingy. You ever see in the movie?
Got it. That's what I was thinking. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, that was the
is the reason why
second
play
thing I
Home
thought you were thinking.
Yeah, originally I thought
It's close to the first thing you were talking about.
Well, thank you for clearing that up for guard. I was afraid to ask. That's a lot to put down there, that Ron. I mean, fuck. Those Ripper Claws.
That's where I keep my lockpicks.
Okay. No. Okay, for the sake of keeping my PG-13/R rating, you just have a hidden thing in your dress for lockpicks, okay? You don't have to keep it there.
Sure.
Alright, and I
Like
am
cultists have
currently
been.
making my coffee, and then I'll get in there and activate the map. Now, everyone, give me notice checks and stealth checks if you're being stealthy.
What the fuck? Weird. Why did it do that?
Uh-oh.
Is it gone? Okay, good. That was weird.
I will warn you right now, I'm not really good at either one of these things. Oh, okay.
Well, what'd you get? They're not very good.
A 7 on my notice check,
Nice.
and a 2 on my stealth check. I've got a D4 in both. I didn't have any points for that shit.
Okay, so
How do you do that? You grab the
I don't just double click it.
double
if you
click
double click it or drag it onto the actual chat box, or roll on the chat box.
you drag
need
notice
target.
onto the chat box
Or you can
That
double
or
click
double
it.
click notice.
or double click it.
Yeah.
Double click's not working.
Well, try dragging the notice skill on the chat box.
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Everyone tell me what
Yeah.
you got, because I'm in the kitchen.
oh, I got a 4, and my stealth. Oh, must have. So it's the result is in the blue or the black number to the right.
God damn it.
It's by person. So Felix von Kelso rolled a 4 for stealth.
And a
Mhm.
4 for notice, I believe.
Okay. So you succeeded. Cool. And what do you get, Virgil?
I succeeded with stealth, but not with notice.
Okay. So everyone who succeeded with notice, you see human guys, like the kind you find in your local street gang, hired goons, that sort of guy, and they're making a ruckus looking for stuff. They look like they're just looting the place. Everyone who succeeded on stealth, notice that these guys aren't paying attention at all. So everyone period who just showed up, while you didn't get a crit fail, you'll catch these guys by surprise. And the one who actually succeeded with a 4 on stealth will have like the drop. There's like one guy for each of you. If you want, before I drug up the map, go ahead and give me a roll. Now the professor went off to a different exhibit, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna check this other exhibit. You take care of those 4 ruffians. I'm gonna check if the safe is okay. And he sneaks off to another room.
Alright, so if we just grab our attack and throw it in the chat box.
Yeah,
You
these
know-
guys have a parry of 5, so just throw it in the chat box. If you get a 5, I can just say you auto knock them out because they're normal dudes and you have actual weapons and powers. So now, mind you, these are human minions, so you probably want to use your non-lethal version of the attack, or just knock dudes out and then turn them to the police. You don't want to be a convicted murderer.
How about severely like hurt their back?
That's fair.
Well, that's just a 14, so do I do damage?
Do you want to say you auto knock them out? You had the drop and you got a 14, so you probably
Yeah.
can't knock them out anyway. Okay, so
Yeah.
just describe how you take this guy out.
I just walk up to him and I smack him across the shoulder blades, which basically knocks him out and stuns him, and he drops. But I didn't do any lethal damage. I didn't go for the neck or the...
Newspaper. He just goes
Huh?
down. Oh. He
Yeah.
crumples like a wet newspaper. He's knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, I apparently missed mine by that much. How do you spend Benny here? Just throw it in.
You take it and you drag it on top of the skill you just used or the attack you just used, that kind of thing.
Okay. Well then, let me see if. Okay, that didn't do anything.
Okay.
Then just reroll.
We'll just re-roll it, and I'll trust that, and we can just drag a Benny onto the channel, so you use the Benny. And I got warning, I'm still learning Fantasy Grounds just from the GM point. I did as a player, but I was in like D&D, so I'm very rough on the whole all this.
Okay, yeah, that makes a difference. That was an 11 to hit him upside the head with the hammer.
Alright, you want to say you knock him out automatically because you hit him with a raise?
Yep, I walk up behind him and just bop him on the back of the head. Like, it looks like I did it lightly, but I did it with precision and right in the right spot.
Okay, Virgil, what'd you get?
Sorry, I need to do a fighting roll, right?
Yeah, if you succeed, you have the drop, so it's a +4. If you beat it, you can probably just say you knocked the dude out, because these are normal dudes.
Nice. We're just wailing on these people.
Whatever I did, it really completely, like, totally. It's a 14. I rolled a 14 on a fighting roll.
Okay,
so I could
yeah,
probably...
if you want to say you knocked the dude out, how would you take this guy out?
Yeah, I just, I don't know. Probably with a 14, I found a real pressure point. You know, I probably just like put my hand on some point, and he goes down.
So you just hit him with acupressure and nowhere it's bam. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, and next round, what'd you do?
Pistol whip.
Okay, what'd you get?
We got Sarah's a 7.
All right, you want to go for the auto knockout?
Yeah.
Is that the 7 with the +4 or without?
Without.
Well, that's just the knockout then. So you pistol whip the guy. He goes down, and that's all good. And while you're in this scene, these guys are knocked out. You hear someone give a shrill whistle, which is supposed to be like the scene, a signal of some sort. And the other guys in the museum just start taking off like a rocket. And it's like one or two other guys go, and someone yells, "Yeah, we got the professor, let's go!" And they're out like a light. They're running out. Everyone give me a notice check.
Civilian. That's just mayhem.
Aha!
I got a 7 and Mama got a 9. Oh, no,
I rolled
I got a
no,
basic
pistol whip. Yeah, never mind.
4.
Oh, no. So Peter and I got high.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an 11. Power
Okay.
of the magic 4.
Okay, now, everyone be quiet for a minute while I bust up this map. Wow. And this map's all messed up because I did it wrong. Okay, encounters. Street thugs. What the hell? Put it on the map. Don't just put a pen. Okay, there we go. Add the tracker. Alright. So I have to apparently go through, take everyone off, and put everyone back on because this tracker is clunky as hell. Lycanthrope, let's go remove him.
Hey, Quill, it showed that you had a wound. Is that correct? in your combat roll.
It is correct.
Good.
Why do you got one, Necron?
Because he was still wounded from getting the surgery, remember?
Oh yeah. If
That's
you
why it
want,
was
you
a
can remove
13.
that now because it's if surgery, you should have healed by now. Okay, how do I go to? Nope, not next sector. Menu. Delete from tracker. Delete NPCs. There. And now I need to add these guys. There. And then I go to next round. And okay, so who do we got? Okay, can you guys see the map?
So we're in the forest.
Okay, give me a second. I have to hit public. And it should look like a basement. Alright, I have to drag everyone on because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going to put Peter at the bottom. And, it's not letting me just do whatever. Okay, there's Peter. Here's Quill. Here's Mama Willow.
So between the two of us, we're Star-Lord.
Yeah. Peter Quill, fuck yeah, take a Benny, everybody. You figure out their Star Wars.
No, we can't.
And now the bad guys, they put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see them taking the professor away, and if you go to stop them, there's like 6 of the goons just kind of like try to block your path. So what do you guys do?
Well, I'm showing the map as black to me. Am I missing something?
I don't know how to fix that. Necron, how do I fix that?
Light source. I don't know why I don't have a light source.
They have a light source. It's just they don't have pictures. I mean, I don't know. Can you see it?
I see it.
Everyone who can see it beside. Okay.
I can see it, and I don't have a token.
Okay, so I don't know. Refresh because you're supposed to be able to see it, but dynamic lighting is on, but you do have vision. So you want me to try locate your token again? Maybe that'll do it.
Okay, find token. There we go. Got it.
Cool.
So, what are the social rules on taking out thugs that are attacking you?
Okay, because they are human and in your home, your guests at the museum, you can take them out, but if you do it non-lethally and the police arrest them, it's easier because they don't have to investigate. There's less questions. Now, when it's a monster, you never have to worry about murdering a monster because legally monsters don't exist, so they don't have rights.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to kill these guys, you can, but there will be a murder investigation later. Or you can knock them out and the police will just take them away.
Okay. So what's the direction to the professor at this point?
The professor is, now this is supposed to, I don't have a museum map, but he's going out this hallway on the top left.
Oh, top left, okay.
You see, that's where he's being taken out. The thugs are trying to block you. You can do whatever you want, but we are in combat. So Peter Quill goes first. Quill O'Donnell. If you want to... in theory, you could probably just Tokyo Shuffle past these guys if you want to try your best.
That's what I want to try to do. I want to do a run and go in the direction of the professor.
Okay, give me a running check, and you will, depending on how you run, take an attack of opportunity, because these guys might get in your way.
Okay.
So run is in the bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner of what?
The bottom left of the whole thing. You'll see a thing that
The
loads
whole thing, where there's modifiers under the dice, under the chat box, there's one button.
Under the chat box. There's a button for run.
And it'll also tell you like the actions that you do in a round.
Bottom left. I don't see anything interesting on the bottom left. There's just
you don't see a word that says run.
Oh,
not on the map.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna roll that. Yeah.
Okay, 6. So you can move 12 spaces. Go ahead and move your 12 spaces. Each square is a space.
Do I have my chip on the board? I don't, right?
You do. He's right here. He's under Mama Willow.
Got it.
It's blank guy because I never got.
Okay, so is the professor going out this
He's out going out top left. He's already out the top left. They're taking him out. They knocked him out and they're
2,
carrying.
3. Cool.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top left is directly towards the left of me now, or towards the top of me?
Directly towards the left is going out. I'll take you outside. Okay, so you just zoom past these guys, and you hear the boss yell, "What the fuck? I can see a guy coming out the hallway, Gary!" He's like, "Sorry, boss! That guy's fucking slippery!" Now, unless you didn't declare another action, because that thing costs 2 to run, so you can do run or another thing at my action. You gotta say that at the start.
Nah, man, I'm just focused on.
So you just run right past them with the Tokyo Shuffle. Now, did you? Yeah, I think this guy got attack of opportunity on you because you zoomed right past him, right?
Okay.
So he's got the fighting check, and if he hits you and does damage to shake you, you're stopped at him. If not, it don't mean shit.
Okay.
So this is what street thug is this? Street Truck 4, and he's like, attack of opportunity, Max Riz. And he unleashes his skidivity on you. And yes, that's how he talks, I'm sorry. Does a... Holy Christ! Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, parry's 8. Parry's 8.
So he hits you with a raise, because he has... Apparently, he just caught you right in the nuts as you're running by. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if it actually hurts you, though, because you might have balls of steel. You're shaking, so yeah, you don't get to go all the way over there. You are back here where you got clipped in the nut as you're running past them.
Okay.
And all right, now Dr. Peter McKeery's turn.
Brett.
Yeah.
You forgot to add the Ripper Tech stats to the character.
I know I didn't add any stats. I don't care. That's your job.
Well, no, you said you were making the character. Well, his strength should be up to a D8, and he should be hitting a little harder. I don't know how to...
Oh, wait, is that on your character?
Yeah.
All right, just increase his strength to a D8, because I thought it was like Foundry when you drag the Ripper Tech on there, automatically ups it. Apparently I was wrong. Because if he's supposed to be a D8, just raise his stat to a D8. I'm sorry about that.
All right, well, I don't know how to...
Okay, I'm going to go to the character, and you are... What's your name? Dr. Peter. Mm-hmm. I have to go to traits, and you said he's supposed to have a D8. So you right-click strength, and you go to the box that says assign, and I'm going to assign a D8 now, but that's how you change any trait.
All right, cool, thank you.
Now, do they have that in your notes has that? Your inventory, powers, Oh, they put Ripper Tech in your inventory under Ripper Tech. That's the thing.
Right, I saw that.
I saw it says the muscle weaves in there, but they didn't up your strength. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Okay. I had just noticed it myself. It's new.
Yeah, so you're a Jack ginger-haired midget.
Yeah, I'm stronger than I look.
Oh no, you look strong because when you put in the muscle weave, you take off your shirt, you got 8-pack abs.
Well, all right. I don't know why it put me half. All right.
Because I'm the fan of Whistler. Okay, I got nothing.
No, shit.
Street Thug number 5.
Yeah, hold
He
on
enjoys
a second.
baking and long walks on the beach.
Damn it. So my character sheet disappeared. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Now the map is disappeared.
Oh, you can click character sheet and find your token. I'll bring the map back.
All right, where is find your token on the character sheet? I'm sorry.
Very
Top left, second icon.
Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Of course, that.
Okay, that's a miss. You rolled a 4 and you got a parry of 5. And this guy's like, holy crap, you got a silver weapon? I mean, bro, you could sell that. I could feed my family with that. Let's get him, Gary. Yeah, Larry. Okay, Barry. And, yeah, all their names rhyme. I don't know why. Alright, Street Thug 1 is like, he steps up to your character and he swings. And he's like, yeah, boy. Nothing personal, kid. Now, this guy has like a wooden club. And he's not doing lethal. He's just trying to knock you out. You know. So even if you take max wounds, you're just knocked out. It's not like a permanent injury. Okay, now where is my, oh, they're not doing the sheet. There we go. So we go to combat. Give you a +1 for the gang up. And I doubt a 2 hits you.
I doubt as well.
Now for the next thug, this guy Street Thug 2, and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comes with the Willow Mia, Mama Willow, and you're like, don't worry, I'm a female thug, so we don't have to worry about man-on-woman violence. So Lady Thug takes a swing at Mama Willow. And if you must know, her name is Sherry. And holy fuck, Sherry got a 10. I believe that's a hit on you.
Mm-hmm.
And your parry's what? Okay, so that's just a normal hit. So Sherry's like, yeah, boy. And you are shaken. She cold cocks you right in the tit.
Okay.
And I have to go to apply. And on you, apply. And you have the little shaken icon. If you do manage to roll spirit to get rid of it, just click that next to your name where it says shaken will go away.
Wow.
Okay, and now we go down to 3. Street Thug 3 is like, yeah, man, we're going to get this guy. That's the one you tried to run past and almost got in trouble. Oh, sure tuck these down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ricard, you're looking lonely. So, your dance partner comes up and swings on you. Yeah, I don't think a 3 does anything. Street Thug 4 swings on Virgil. And he has massive gang up. Okay, that's a miss. And wow, these guys take up all the turn. 5. That's what you. Did I already hit you, Peter? Oh no, you wanted to hit him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he swings back on you. And that's a miss. And then we go down to number 6. And number 6 just runs up to take on Peter. He's like, I want that stick. It's enough silver to buy it to feed my family for a month.
It's only got a silver tip on one part.
Still, what I say stands. And now we go to Mama Willow. Mama Willow, what are you doing?
Alright, well, I was trying to put a burst template down, but it's not going to let me. But I'm going to try and get these two guys right here. Okay, I can't ping. God damn it. These two guys.
Okay, those 2 guys, yeah. Now, are you doing selective so you don't hit your boy, or you just gonna let him get hit?
He's not there. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Well, O'Donnell's getting sandwiched over there.
The green square is
Oh,
those
okay.
are our guys.
Sorry, I didn't know
'Cause
that
they
was I didn't know that was him. That was my fault. Alright. Alright.
But you still can use selective to just,
Well, I could also put the thing, like, about here, or about here or so, and actually get both of them without getting him.
Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and give me a roll and see if it hits. Okay, and you do damage separately normal, right? So just go ahead and roll your raised damage and drop it on each guy. So what is your Faith Blast? Like, what's it look like?
Sorry, my Faith Blast is, Flying Skulls.
Okay, that's fucking horrifying.
There we go.
And that guy's unarmed.
I'm gonna ban that. Screw that.
Okay, that guy is. Wait. Oh, that guy's shaking. And the other guy is.
Screw it. I'm gonna use one. Oh, it's both shaking. Alright, good enough then.
They're both shaking, yeah.
And
Do you want to move at all?
not with that guy next to me.
Okay, and we will go down to Feel It. What would you like to do?
I will attack this one. So, to target that one in front of me, what do I do?
I just drag the attack roll up to the guy I'm hitting.
Right. So the one, can I attack it? Draw it from my attack bar?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Don't think it doesn't seem to do that.
No, I usually drag it from the sheet. I don't use any bars. But
From the
Okay, got
combat
it.
tracker, grab the little blue target thingy and then drag it onto the guy.
Combat tracker, a little blue thingy. Oh, combat tracker guy. Got it. So,
And then once you got it on, you just need to double click. You don't have to drag nothing.
okay, so that should be selected.
yeah,
And
he's
then-
selected right now. Oh, jeez, that is a lot. Okay, so you bonked him with a raise, and are you doing damage? Did you do 2 attacks or just 1?
No, just one. It should just be the first. I guess I thought I had to double click it, so just take the first one. That's
Okay,
So
I take
that-
the first one. Now you can just go ahead and roll damage because he got hit.
okay. And that damage comes from where?
Double click your sheet, I guess, because that,
Okay,
on the other
got it.
side there's the damage with the 2 dice.
Okay, so double click the under combat.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So that would be
Okay, I'm gonna hit apply, and that guy's shaking. Yeah, he's like, "Ow, my face."
if can I move?
Sure, he's shaking. You can step away from him.
Okay, so I want to. These guys are. There's too much. They're outmanned over here, so I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and that'll take away some of their bonuses.
Mama
So,
Willow. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, actually, if Willow's going, she gets a bonus.
Yeah,
no, she
she now has. I will just. Willow now has the Joker, so she has a +2. Because
Oh, okay.
Necron inspired me, I used 4 Jokers in my deck instead of 2.
Oh, okay. So did we take Benny's, or did they automatically get delivered?
They should automatically give it to you. If it doesn't,
Okay,
let
good.
me know, and I'll drag it on you.
And how do I? Go ahead.
Question: earlier, when we made the joke about Peter Quill, you said take a Benny. I
Yeah,
have no
I'm
idea.
dragging the Benny on you now. Wah! There you go.
Thank you.
And I'll give one to Quill. I'll give one to Guard. And one to Wilhelmina, so no one feels left out. There, you all got Benny. Okay, Necron, what are you doing? Because you have to tell me what you're doing.
I shot him and did damage.
Which one did you shoot?
We're gonna
you
say that
shot-
was we're gonna say that was this one right here, number 4.
Number 4, okay. So, I apply. Did you do 1 shot, or did you...
I did 1 shot. I'm getting ready to do another because I have 2 actions slated.
Okay, apply, so go ahead and roll the damage on number 4. Okay, because apparently you targeted Peter Quill and he's dying.
Stupid thing. God damn it.
Okay, so...
You can you can grab the damage and drag it right on top of the guy. I can't, but you can.
How much? Stop moving. You keep shooting Quill O'Donnell. Stop that.
No, Street Thug, 2 wounds.
Yeah,
Got it.
Street Thug 1 has 2 wounds. Street Thug 1 is incapacitated because he's an extra. So that guy's down. If you see closer, it'll say ink instead of shaken in the corner. That means it's out. Now, is that rock salt? So it's a knockout, or are you
Yeah,
doing actual
Rock
battle?
salt. Rock salt.
Okay. Okay, that's that. And your second attack, go ahead.
Fucking. And I can't. I don't even have a reload button like I used to.
Okay, and
Got it. change the fucking.
And are you shooting what, the other guy next to Quill or someone else?
That guy right there. Yeah.
Okay, so you shot the guys next to Quill is what you're saying.
Yes. These
Okay, I will knock them both out. They're both incapacitated. Will, you are free to do whatever you want because those guys are down by the thoraxol. Now we move on to the next turn. We're on Will O'Donnell. It's now your turn. Now, because you shot someone else while in melee, you are technically vulnerable, Necron.
I never heard of that one, but okay.
That's in the rule book when you shoot out of melee.
All
The
right.
guy next to you, the vulnerable guy next to you.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, sure.
I mean, you never heard of it, but never seen you do it before. All right, Quill, what are you doing? Virgil.
Okay, so these two shaken guys, they're still on me, right?
No,
they're still
they're
attacking.
Down. They're down. Those two
they're
shaking
down?
guys are down. She knocked them out. Necron
All right, so
came up and blasted them with rock
I'm
salt.
gonna try once again to track down the professor, to run towards the professor.
Okay.
Okay, run die.
That's 5. You can move 11 spaces.
Okay, I go all the way out the building and look.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I should be a few spaces out of the building already.
Okay, so because you ran away from the fight like that guy, I'm going to delete you from the turn tracker. You're outside.
Yeah.
We'll cut to you when either the scene changes or everyone runs outside. So you're just out of fight now.
But do I actually get to move right away on whatever's happening outside? Like,
yeah,
immediately?
we will cut to you when the fight's over, and they'll go back in time to when you came right outside, like a movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yes, but for that, we're just going to skip you from the turn now, so you're not there. Menu. Street Thug 1 is incapacitated. Street Thug 2. And he is flanked by Mama Willow and that. Now he has a +2 on Mama Willow because she's vulnerable. So here we go. You just... he's like, you just shot my boyfriend!
3 against 1. Oh, no.
Nice.
2 against
No, it's the +2 because she shot out of melee.
Oh, go. Okay, got it. Cool.
She turned around and shot a guy.
Nice.
She shot the butch this girl's Cassidy, and now she's mad about it. And I assume that actually lands, right? Is that with a raid?
No. Oh, yeah.
No.
So you have a 6 parry, or what?
Well, Necron has a 8 parry because she's a slut.
Yeah, all right.
She put on all this armor and shit. Okay, so you are hit with a whopping 5 damage. That don't do anything to you.
Okay. Next
And
one.
now to the next bug. Street bug number 3. And where's he at? Oh, he's right there, so he's gonna step up to Felix, and he's like, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do any smack talk. He just swings on you.
Yeah, and misses. Oh. Oh. What? Oh.
And he hit you with a raid.
Oh. Okay.
That's what you get for trying to narrate.
I thought that was what the thug rolled a 5. So, yeah.
And you're hit for a wound. You're cold-cocked. Do you want to soak it?
Sure.
Okay, now in the on you, if you drag the thing to the wound on the turn tracker, it will try to let you soak and get rid of it.
Okay. So I have a 7 toughness. So that was a 1.
Yeah, he hit you for
10.
13.
Oh.
You got
I
a
didn't see
raise.
that.
It's what? You got a raise on the hit you, so.
Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. So I have to from the combat tracker or no?
Necron, how do you soak in this?
You on your thing, you grab one of the bennies. Let me see, where are you at?
On your thing, on the character?
Character sheet.
In the combat tracker, you'll see a little round disc and stuff like that. That is your bennies. Grab those. It's right next to the blue thing. Grab it and drag it to the wound box. Just into the box where the wound is at.
Okay, if Felix is using a Benny, it didn't automatically roll it. Just roll Vigor by hand and I'll fix it.
Wait,
Yeah, you see how there's a -1, a shaken, and then there says 7 bennies next to your name? He's saying grab the benny from your name and drop it on the wound.
I did.
Like that. And then it didn't do anything, so just roll your Vigor, because I'm not sure how this works.
Okay, so I lost
You get back.
Benny doing that. Okay.
I get it back.
So, yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, so roll Vigor.
I had this all figured out, then I changed the theme and all the buttons changed. Okay, and you are good. Right. So the wound's gone, the shaken's gone.
All right.
Okay, so it doesn't automatically spend it for you, but it says wounds -1, so it knew what you were doing. You just had to do it manually.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we have to.
Yeah, if you look in the chat box, it says figure wounds -1.
Yeah, but you know what? It should not apply the wounds until after you have bennied.
I hit apply wounds because I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I thought you had to apply it first.
Okay.
That's on me. Okay, now I have to go into your character sheet and take the wound off because I messed it up. Where's traits? Where's your wounds? Okay, we're gonna say that goes away. There we go. And no more shaking. Okay, you're fine.
All right.
And now it goes to the next turn. Street Thug 4. He's already dead. Alright, and now Street Thug 5. And which one's that guy?
That's the one right in front of me.
Okay.
That's the one I could swing at and missed.
And he's gonna try his best to clap you. And Street Thug 5's like, you know, bro, if you just want to let me walk away, we can, because we already got the professor, and you know, we're just stalling for time here. Are you gonna let him walk away?
No.
Okay, then. He tries to clap you. And that does not work. Street Thug 6 is right there, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna fuck off. And Drake, take an attack of opportunity, because this guy's just gonna make a break for it. He's tired of fighting.
Okay.
Why? Because Necron threw flaming skulls at people, and he's scared as fuck.
Can I get an attack too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Which one
I'm
is
just
it?
going to.
This guy, who's number 6,
Number 6?
he's right out of your attack range, Necron,
Okay.
but both Felix and
That's cool.
Drake get opportunity attacks and roll damage. Yeah, that guy's gone.
Oh, you got him already?
Conked him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and let's go to apply. Yeah, that guy's out. And And down to Felix. They're dropping
Okay.
like flies, Felix.
I'm going to I'll just keep. Let me see here if I'm. Make
You
sure
got
I'm
a
still
guy on
targeting.
your side.
Okay. Target on that guy. Now, I'm not convinced that this mace is showing my fighting. So, I'm just gonna roll my.
Maybe it's not showing you're fighting.
It's because I have a fighting of D8. I don't see that roll coming
Okay.
up.
Let me go over to your guy. On your combat, you have D8 flail. And D8
No,
mace.
yeah, D8 mace.
And that's on the left side, there's a D8 for rolling to hit. And then on the right side, there's the 2D6 for damage.
Okay. Are you saying that if I do it from the action bar, it'll do that?
I don't know the action bar.
Okay.
I don't use it. I just use the combat on the character sheet.
Okay. So I can use the weapon?
Yeah, you go to combat, you just drag not the weapon, the actual D8 on the guy. Like, for example, I'm going to do that right now. I grab the D8,
Oh, wait.
and it automatically pulls up the wild die.
Yeah.
And then when you say it hits him, you just take the 2D6 and you drag it on the guy, and it shows
Right.
yeah.
Okay, I see the D8 right here. Okay, I got it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah, that 23 was from me. That don't count.
So, okay, 11, and then
Just click your damage.
is that a raise?
Yeah, it automatically
Yeah.
calculated.
Yeah, so
Oh, it'll do it.
raise.
They do it automatically.
And yeah, you got him.
Okay.
So that
All right.
guy's out.
So that leaves 2 up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Dr. Peter, what would you like to do? You have a guy above you and a guy below you.
Well, the guy above me, I'm going to swing at him because, well, I missed him and then he talked shit and then he took a swing at me, so. I throw my hammer in his general direction.
Okay, roll damage. You hit Wilhelmina in the head while you cocked it back. Yeah, Brian.
Do I actually roll it on Wilhelmina?
Yeah. Okay, Wilhelmina, you got smacked in the face for, well, not literal face. You got smacked for 7 damage. You're unharmed.
Right.
To roll off the plate, but just like, watch where you're swinging that thing. Okay, and
A little over enthusiastic, sorry.
You should have that. I'm a doctor, not a melee artist.
and now we're at the top of the turn tracker. Big Daddy Quill left the building. Peter, redeem yourself.
I will try.
No
I
try,
can't hit
do.
this.
There you go.
I paid for me for a new card, so it's my turn.
Okay, well, you need to like stop doing that shit.
I'm sorry, I'm used to Foundry where I just put it in there. It does that stuff automatically.
Okay, so now I have to go backwards. Wilhelmina goes first, and what'd you do, Will?
Alright, well,
Where'd it go? Oh, you bastard. Fine, be that way.
Okay, so
Are you hitting the one to the south?
Willow, who you hitting?
Yeah.
Okay,
straight up too. You know, if you hover over them, it tells you who they are.
all right.
Yeah.
Will you just let me do things my way?
I was telling.
You talking to me?
Don't worry about it. We got it.
Okay, and you did the damage. That guy. How much damage did you give him?
Oh, it didn't do the damage? Bastard.
Well, it rolled 15 though, right? Okay, that guy is out. Now, Peter, you hit your guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Yeah.
with your damage.
I did 10 damage to that guy.
That guy is out.
That's
Everyone is down. Alright, now we have to cut to outside. This is going to be narrated. And Virgil, I want you to not feel bad, because no matter what happened, this guy's supposed to be kidnapped as part of the story arc. Okay. So you outside, and the enemies are defeated, but you see the doctor and the leader and a couple other guys hastily get into a handsome cab, and they drive off. Do you look down?
Yeah, sure. Your voice really dropped in like a whole 10 decibels like a few minutes ago. I'm not sure why. I'm still trying to figure out why.
All right. Is that better?
No, it's still the same. Must be somewhere on my end. There's some problem in my electronics.
It must be on your end, because I can hear you fine. Everyone else fine. I don't know. Okay. When you look down, you see a trinket in Chinese writing.
Okay.
And you find. And do you read Chinese?
I don't know. We didn't choose languages.
Or are you picking Chinese as one of your languages now, or?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this is to a gambling hall / opium den, and it's marked with that and has a yellow flower. You're pretty sure, because you know Chinese and you're that guy, where the opium den is. You can probably ask around and find it pretty quick. Do you want to go back inside, or do you want to talk to people? Or you want to just chase after them now? Because probably want to gather your team before you go forth to an opium den.
Yeah, I'm going to gather the team at least and ask you guys what you think you want to do.
All right. So, well, lad, you didn't kill anyone. You knocked them out. So you could just leave them tied up. Do you want to wake one of these guys up and question them, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go about tying them, ripping their sleeves on their jackets and then tying them back to back to each other, and then crumple them on top of each other so that they're a Chinese puzzle or monkey.
Okay,
monkey puzzle.
so you do that. Do you do the same thing to the women too, or just the men?
The women go to the women.
Okay, because there's like one woman in the whole team, and the rest of them are there. She just kind of tags
That's the one we're questioning, probably.
All right. Well, she wakes up and is like, "Oh, well, thank you for not putting me on top of Gary. That guy smells." And she's like, "Fuck you, Shy!" All right. And what other questions you want to ask them? Oh, by the way, Virgil, you have the chip with you if you want to show it to people. But yeah.
那个很不稳，这样才很危险。
Hey guys, listen, I gotta go to work.
All right, well, have a good night, man. Hey, Virgil.
Yeah, just my character floats through the scene. Basically, he gives.
You will get all your stuff. See you next week.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Okay, Makar, what do you want to ask him?
What is your association with the opium den? I shake the token in front of her face.
Oh, the boss has an opium problem, and he owes them great debt. But we got hired for a job to bring the professor, and this foreigner who hired us paid his whole debt, and is paying us well. But that's all we know. Our boy Freddie Marchant, the leader, was supposed to stash him at the opium den, then at the appointed time take him to the docks.
So they took the doctor to the docks, to the opium den.
Yeah, he should be at the opium den now, and then we're gonna meet up with the client, and he's probably going to take him to the docks.
Okay. I'm sorry, we're going to have to leave you for the authorities.
And she's like, I mean, you didn't kill us, which is pretty nice. I'm happy with just going to jail because it's just going to be a smash and grab. They'll put me in the pokey for a couple weeks.
As soon as these guys are all tied up and we've disarmed them, and I carry all of their weapons in their, like, whatever bag they have.
That's it.
Clubs? Good. Well, they don't have clubs anymore.
Okay.
And we'll just put them in a bag and throw them around and behind a bush somewhere.
But they're just basically table legs fashioned a bit to be a club, but there's nothing.
So they have industrious, improved weapon or improvised weapon. Anyway, I have to run back and grab all my adventure stuff from the corner, and then we'll get a handsome cab and get the hell over to the Chinese gambling and opium den.
Anyone else want to do anything different?
No, I'm with him.
Okay, well, Ali's got to stay behind and make sure the police arrest these guys. If you want, we can just say Virgil's staying behind because he has an opium problem. We don't want to go back in.
Okay. Yep. I was just going to leave a note right at him there.
Well, Ali's there. He's starting the buffet. He's like, oh, well, you're going to go get the press, or I'll stay here and answer all the questions.
Okay. Good. So I know I have enough leftover money, I think, to pay for a cab.
I'm not even going to bother counting the cab because it's so small. You just want to go over to the opium den. And now I got to go to read this part.
Can I write up with the driver?
Yeah, sure. The gang's leader is Freddie Markant. They're supposed to nab the prop, make it look like a smash and grab. The gang was paid in opium. And the gang never met a client. Only the leader did, but maybe. So, yeah. So you swagger over to the Yellow Lotus, and it's a small building in a seedy Limehouse Street. The narrow alley is crowded with Chinese merchants, rough-looking street toughs, and groups of sailors cramming lasso activities ashore leave. A system of lookouts, yada yada, alerts the den's owner of police approach. Otherwise, patrons have to knock and wait the identification before allowed entry. So you have to go here at night, but it's currently night.
Okay.
Inside is dark and dingy, low ceilings, dented clothes. So you have all your gear and whatever you brought with you, and tobacco mingles with the haze. Chinese women in elegant silk gowns throw drinks and run games, while sharp-dressed, heavy-set Chinese men watch from a raised dais in the center room.
Perhaps we should approach from the kitchen, unless it's also guarded.
Alright, so now, no offense, but you all look like sketchy people, so they'll let you in as customers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on, man. And a bunch of Americans and a guy from Romania. So, if you want, you can just let you in. You can example if you want, or so everyone. Does anyone have gambling?
No.
Let me check. I had a lot of things, but I did not have gambling.
Everyone give me a notice check. Do you just want to bullshit like you're gambling and you belong? Or do you want to smoke opium and pretend you belong?
No, I would only gamble myself.
Okay, so you can just roll unskilled. They will love all unskilled players at their table.
Oh. So
You can
what was the
gamble-
notice for?
Okay,
for the-
notice after the gambling.
Okay. So, we'll gamble. Nope. So, and then I made my note. I made my notice after the gambling, which I lost. So,
Okay, the gambling, you lose a little bit of money, not enough to be of consequence. But you do blend in well enough. You look like, your typical guy who gambles at a place like this, and, that's fine. You do notice among the gambling and walking around and drinking and doing your stuff, a gloomy passageway is lined with a prettily decorated panels depicting coiled dragons. So occasionally you'll see a patron moving to a corridor in an unlit part of the room. It has a pretty thing with soaring amid clouds. At the end of the corridor is a short flight of steps leading up to a locked and bolted back door to a littered side alley. The door hasn't been used for some time. So you see a locked back door, and yeah. Does anyone have thievery?
yes.
All right, give me a thievery check.
You're nice.
Wow. So, with your thievery. Oh wait, why is he getting a Joker bonus? There's no.
Because
Alright,
you gotta take
combat
him out of
anymore.
combat.
I'm not supposed to
Oh.
take him out of combat. I just gotta turn off all the bonuses. Whoa. Okay, let me remove everyone from combat.
That's kind of neat. Do you guys know in the map you can hit it so it's kind of 3D?
Yep, I know.
No. How do you move the map around?
There is a little button. It's got 4 little dots on it. It is the 5th one from the right, and you hit that, you'll get a little navigation panel down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Okay, wait a minute.
At the very top of the map, 5th icon from the right, you should see it looks like a little compass, little four pointing kind of thing. Hit that, and you'll get a navigation pad.
Okay.
It
Say for
disappeared.
me, that toggle navigation panel for me is
closed the map because we're done with it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We're no longer in
okay.
combat. We're not using that map. I'm supposed to
Okay.
change to another map later.
All right.
Okay, so
What's with all the blood on the combat tracker?
that's their theme. It's like
Yeah.
having a lot of blood on it.
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
Okay. So you, speaking of triggers, you actually find a switch on the panels in one of the dragon's eyes and just press it like a boss. And it opens a concealed door, so you Scooby-Doo this shit.
Okay.
This leads down into darkness in a basement level divided numerous private rooms. The atmosphere is even more dark and cloying, choked with sweet, sickly opium smoke. And Bruce people lie on thick cushions, smoking out, and murmuring softly to another, or lost in a stupor. Everyone who comes down here is led by an elderly woman named Wei Li to a vacant booth to make comfortable before the old lady takes their money and brings them opium. And burly guards are hidden in the room. The guards eye you as you just walk in here by yourself, but they don't see anything. They think you might be a regular or you might be a special visitor. Do you want to do any investigation or streetwise checks while you're down here?
Yes. Streetwise is
It's
under
just
thievery.
persuasion.
No.
Streetwise, you can do persuasion, or in this case, I'll let you do common knowledge. But if you want to like ask people or look around for stuff to find out where the person is, you can.
I'll just go with the common knowledge. I cannot get that thing to burst.
Are we all down there with him, or did he go down by
if
himself?
you want to go with him, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There was
Everyone can act if they want, but
yeah. There we go.
I'm looking around to see if I can see anything. An 11 on a notice roll.
okay, you see a lot of things. But the main thing is there's a large, heavy tapestry that has a door behind it, and you can pretty much hear the professor snoring because he has a very distinct snore. I don't know why you know it's very distinct snore, but you do. So he's behind the tapestry, behind the door, because you got an 11. That's like a success and a raise. So
I'll get everybody and I'll whisper in their ear. I think he's over here.
So what you want a distraction? I can set something on fire if you like.
All right, just don't make it so we're going to burn to death before we get out of here.
Right.
I mean, do you just want to go there? The guards aren't hostile, but if you do start fire, they're going to start fighting you.
Why would they even know that I started?
Because they're watching you because you're the only white person down here.
So they notice me manipulating my hands and stuff like that?
Yeah, they're all looking at you right now.
Because I got the spell.
Alright.
Do you want me to start dissection or not? If not, then I'm not going to do it. I'm just asking.
Well, do you guys just go in that secret room, or do you make a distraction? What do you want to do?
Well,
Well,
go ahead.
can we talk to him? Can we get close enough to the professor?
Yeah, try talking through the door.
Okay. Professor, can you hear us?
And the gang member that abducted him goes, "Yes, we can hear you, you prick."
It's fried lace, you prick.
Give us the professor and you won't get harmed.
And then he goes, "I have a better idea. How about I run away before you open the door with the professor and complete my contract?" Toodle! And he runs off.
That means he's going to the ship then, right?
He's heading towards the docks, yes.
Yeah.
So you have two options here. Either A, we can do a chase scene where you try to chase after the guy, or B, you head him off to the docks because you know where the fuck he's going.
Yeah, B, right?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
I leave a tip on the table, and thank you for the instruction and humility, and leave.
Well, that was not... Freddie Markin was the guy you were talking to, but he's the guy that kidnapped the professor. These people don't care either way.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I lost the gal.
The tip.
Yeah.
When May, the fucking person who owns the place, she slips a charm in your pocket and goes, "All right, when you're at the dock, use this because I don't like that guy. Fuck him."
Oh, okay. It pays to be polite once in a while.
Yes, it does.
All right. So I will follow along. Run.
Okay, so you swing on down to the dock. I don't have a map for this, and we're at 10:30.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah.
when you get there, he's supposed to conjure a monster, and you guys fight it. And you try to rescue the professor, and it's all gripping.
Might as well wait for Virgil for that then.
You want to wait for Virgil. After this, it goes to the Banks affair.
I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to continue to fight tonight, or do you want to wait for Virgil?
I don't mind continuing, but realistically, we should wait for him.
Okay, because if you beat this thing, you will actually rescue the professor. It's not going to be a tease, like I just said earlier, where, you know. Okay. Ricard, are you waiting for Virgil, or are you voting for,
Well, you also said you didn't have a map for it yet.
I can just throw down a quick map, but okay, we'll just stop here. That way Virgil doesn't miss out on the big fight against the Shadow Beast, because the Shadow Beast is a special monster, and I think he'll cheat it if he didn't get a chance to kill it and get the sweet Ripper Tech out of it. Okay, so lads, feedback. How do you like this foundry?
Oh, I love
Now that I'm getting used to it, I like it.
I mean, Fantasy Grounds. My bad, Fantasy Grounds.
Nice going. Not crying.
Oh, wow. Party sheet.
What?
He dropped off, I guess. Yeah, he said he was having trouble earlier, I think.
Who's that then?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, my, I guess I could do this here. There, the Fantasy Grounds is always like, fills up the whole...
I know, and it's clunky, and yeah.
I mean, I just made everything as small as possible, so it was out of the way. And you can double click it and open it, or you can minimize it and such.
Hey, Drake, now the game's over, you want to know how to put your token icon into your thing?
Alright, before you say anything, I'm back. I gotta talk to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, first off, I'm a dumbass. I've crashed Discord while talking to you. I was asked a big-ass question, no one answered me. I'm like, what? Where else is my fault? So, how do you like this compared to Roll20? Would you rather keep doing this or go back to Roll20?
Technically, I'd rather keep doing
I
this.
like...
Okay.
Yeah, I like this better than Roll20. It's not as good as Foundry, but it's leaps and bounds above
Roll20.
Foundry, or above Roll20.
Okay, well, I'll keep working on this. The map...
I just like learning about it.
Okay. Now, because you are the greatest, make a note that you have a token in your back pocket, Ricard. This activates Victory Undeniable. This is an edge from the Power Rangers setting where once a session, you can just spend a Benny and automatically heal a wound, even if you're in-capped. Now, because you have that token, this is a magic item that lets you use an edge that doesn't exist in this setting. So, like, the edge, you have Victory Undeniable. Once a session, you can just drop a Benny and instantly heal a wound. Even if you're in-capped, you drop a Benny and just get back up with 3 wounds.
Okay. And it's from what setting?
Savage Tokusai, which is basically the Power Rangers setting.
No, Power Rangers.
That was the edge, but, you know, no one ever plays that game, so. Every time I try to bring up that setting, they tell me no.
I've never got in on the Power Ranger stuff.
Well, yeah, so, but that's the edge. It's just, you know, you got a special thing that lets you spend a Benny once a session and just heal a wound. And that's in your pocket. You can make the token look like anything you want. In my mind, it looks like a tiny Jade Dragon figure. But it costs Bennies to use.
Okay, and tiny jade what?
Dragon.
Okay, tiny.
Like a Chinese dragon.
Right.
And she gave you this figure because the guy you're chasing down is a prick. It keeps sniffing around the bill. The only reason you let him back in the opium house is because some foreigner paid him all his tab. So you're gonna fuck him up? Yeah, go ahead, have this. You actually tip and be polite, so yes.
Alright. So, question: how do you ping a something on the board?
On the map thing, I can't remember now because I don't see the map, but it's looks like a little target. And if you hover over, it says ping object, ping map, or whatever. You have to hit that, and then you can ping places.
Okay, I'm going to share a map real quick so you guys can see what he's talking about. Give me a second.
Okay.
I have to go to what is it? Images, quick map 2, and we're just going to that's not the one I wanted. Okay, quick map 1. And yeah, this is kind of messed up, and I have to hit share with all so y'all can see it. There we go. Public. Let's say Dr. Clark's camp in the corner.
Okay.
And you should be able to play with that.
You have to.
Now, for me... Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you have to make sure you expand the map, otherwise I don't think it even shows up. Let me see here. Yeah, no, at least for me, is it toolbar? No, you have to expand the map before it'll even pop out. And then it is the third icon from the left, ping mode. And then bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, me, I hit the toolbar and I see the third icon.
How do you expand the map?
There's
on the right-hand side, there's an increase button. I think it's the second
Increase
one.
size?
Yes.
Increase size?
Yes.
Hey, Necron, my ping's black.
Okay, got it. So...
You can actually do that twice and get it to take full screen.
Okay, and then the ping was...
Third icon for the left.
It says ping mode, and when you have it, every time you click it, it'll ping. And then when you want to do other stuff, you turn it off by hitting it.
I try to crush all the, green and pink ones. Damn it. Stop it.
Are you black too, Necron? I mean, Ricard?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both black. Gotcha.
And if you press...
Yeah, you can go in there. You can go in there and change it yourself. I changed mine to green.
Okay.
And if you hit the, I believe it's the second icon, if you already have it enlarged all the way.
Whoa!
That's a toggle camera view. That turns everything 3D.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay.
How do you turn it back?
I just hit the button again.
You hit the same button.
No, you hit the... Oh, yeah. Yep. Got it.
If you had walls and all that stuff like that, it'd actually look a little bit better.
Then there's the one that looks like 4 arrows. That's a navigation panel.
Oh, yeah.
That will go in the... You can move the map left and right and up and down.
Forward and back.
With,
or you can zoom out.
With the arrows? With the
pad.
with the keyboard arrows?
Yeah.
No, well, it creates arrows from the bottom right corner of the map.
Actually, yes, you can. With the arrows, you can.
Yeah, once you get the thing open, and when you close
I mean
it,
your keyboard arrows. You can with your keyboard arrows.
Yep.
Right. Well, you can do both.
All right, now everybody, I gotta talk to you for a second before I forget. I'm fading. So next week is going to be Pathfinder, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going back to Pathfinder, back to Roll20. Now, do you want me to invest in Foundry and do Pathfinder on Foundry.
Are you saying Foundry because you mean Foundry, or are you saying Foundry because you mean
I'm
Fantasy Grounds?
Fantasy Grounds. I'm retarded.
Okay.
I'm not doing real Foundry. I can't hack it. But do you want me to invest and do you want me to move everything over to Fantasy Grounds? Or should I just stick with Roll20 on one thing?
I would just stick with Roll20.
Okay.
For now.
Don't need to.
I
for
like
now.
Fantasy Grounds over Roll20, but I mean, don't just blow your money if you don't have it or whatever,
Because Fantasy Grounds is like, hey, Chris, we love you. So we have all the modules for the Crimson Throne on Fantasy Grounds.
I mean, if it would make your life... Okay.
No, it wouldn't make my life any easier. If I was doing it in Fantasy Grounds, I'm definitely going to get the modules, so I'm not going to put that shit in by hand. But right now on Roll20, I just basically slapping stuff down left and right. It takes me like a day to do it, but it's not that bad. I can set up the next book in a day.
Yeah, I'm remembering how to do some stuff, so later on, if you want me to teach you how to, put some stuff together so it's way faster to do shit, I'll help you out.
Alright, well, I'll take you up on that probably tomorrow or the day after, because right now I think about close everything and just let my brain decompress. Okay, so I did change a little bit. You were supposed to fight the guards if you didn't do a good persuasion, but because Ricard was polite and they liked him, they're just like, nah, man, you're cool, let's go on ahead. And no one started a fire. They treated you better than they treated the guy they were helping, because you were actually, a proper person. The guy was a jackass.
Alright.
But you just went up to the door. Professor! The professor's asleep! And because instead of, killing them, you knocked the guys out. They just went to jail, and the police kind of hand-waved the whole thing. Like, yeah, these guys are smashing, grabbing, and you stopped them. We don't need to ask any more questions than that.
Right.
Alright, any questions here, or do I just close the Fantasy Grounds? Do you need me to leave it open so you can do the token thing?
Yeah, I would like to have token, my character.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead and teach them how to do that.
Alright, you want to click on your spot where your character would have a token.
Right, so you want it open so it says portraits and tokens?
Yep. Then you hit the little plus. And then down at the bottom, you're going to look up the thing say select portrait. Move, what is it? Hit folder. Hit folder, and it will open up your folder browser. And open you up to the portrait section. You can create a new folder in there, because this is going to be coming off your thing as well. Put a new folder in there, and then put the picture you want to use in there. And then go back over to Foundry.
Wait, hold on, because I hit folder, and it gave me an hourglass. It just was nope.
Well, I have no things different than you, so that's on you at the moment.
No, Fantasy Grounds is not responding. Okay.
Just give it a minute. Give it a second to see if it recovers. I was having problems earlier.
Alright. I'm currently on the other side of the house. Give me a moment. I'll get to my computer and see if I can do anything on my end.
No, it's working now.
That's good. Totally gonna take a nap after this.
I understand. Fucking cat wore me out.
The cat?
The young lady's name who was here yesterday, her name is Cat.
Cat, yeah, okay.
Okay, so I have the token, or I have the thing that I want.
Okay.
How do I actually get it into Foundry?
Okay, when the thing finally finished and you hit folder, did it open up your file browser?
Yes.
Okay. In that thing that it just opened up, Make yourself your own folder. Call it whatever the hell you want. I'm streaming mine. You can see mine. It's called here Waka Waka. Put the picture you want in that folder.
Where am I making a folder? Am I making a folder on my computer or in Fantasy Ground?
Whatever folder that thing opened up to, you want to put it there.
Okay. Well,
my character. It opened whatever. And then put your picture in there.
For you.
And then after you've done all that, you come back over.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me start from scratch because that did not work. Portrait folder. Okay. So make a file here. Or do I have to open up another?
All right. Look at my look at my stream, and I'll show you step by step. All right, you see my stream?
Okay, give me a second.
Sure.
I think I have a whole bunch of different stuff open on my computer, so give me a second. Let me get to the.
Take your time, man.
The stream. Are you doing that?
Through Discord, or you can go check out the link if you want to. But I'm streaming on YouTube. But otherwise, just check my stream on Discord.
Hey, you! Stop streaming my shit on YouTube.
Why? You weren't in the bathroom?
No, I wasn't. But I want to stream my shit on YouTube.
Well, then stream it.
All right. Where's your link? I got to post your video to get my street cred.
All right. So portraits and tokens. I'm in there with you. You're going to.
All right. Now you click on picture and it'll open the thing. All right. Now you down here hit folder.
The folder.
Okay. It'll open up your folder browser.
Right.
Create a new folder, like right there. See, that's mine up there. Waka Waka. I created that myself. Open up that folder.
See, I don't see. I don't see a new folder. Well, hold on. See where you opened up where it says Fantasy Grounds portraits and it says Smite Works. If you've got. So that's. So yeah, when it opens up for me. Hit folder on you again, please.
Okay.
So I see where it goes for yours.
It goes into whatever your name is on your computer. App data, roaming, Smiteworks, Fantasy Grounds, portraits.
Right. And in there is where you have to start a new
folder. Yeah, just right click and hit new folder. New folder. Then open up that new folder. Put your picture in. And then you want to come back over to Fantasy Grounds. And you'll hit, there's a refresh button. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually put pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, just put a black woman in for your picture, test it. That's just a stock photo. You can change that. That'll make it easier to find your guy because you're the black woman. And I'm going to put a random picture in Quill so you can tell them apart now. Why do you always give me females? I want dudes. Okay, we're going to make Quill...
Alright, so it's in portraits.
Okay. Now go back over to Fantasy Grounds, back to the select portrait window. And you'll see down at the bottom, right next to the folder button, there's a refresh folder assets button. What'd you say?
I was about to say, down where it says Smite Works.
No, you come back over and you want to hit right next to the folder button. There's a refresh folder assets button.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then, depending on what you named it, it should be somewhere in an alphabetical order. Mine's Waka Waka, which is why it's all the way at the bottom. So yours is going to be wherever yours is at, alphabetically.
I'll just leave the room open. I gotta go eat.
What'd you name it?
Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay. Woohoo! And do I have to hit anything after that, or
No. Once you select the picture, it should appear on your